Hello, everybody. Welcome to Big Bad Online, our first entirely online event. For the next 24 hours, we're going to be presenting some of the finest panels that we can imagine and hosting a dedicated Discord server for folks to connect on and talk about them and hang out together. I'm so excited. I'm Sean Nittner. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm the steward and founder of Big Bad Con. It has been my greatest joy to host Big Bad. It's like my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, and a slumber party all rolled into one. I'm so excited to kick off Big Bad Online this year because we have wonderful people coming from all directions to make this possible. If Big Bad were taking place in person, we would make a land acknowledgement. I'm going to move my screen so I can see this easier. This is very professional streaming here. If Big Bad were taking place in person, we would have a land acknowledgement for the space that we occupied for the weekend. However, because this event is happening all over the world, we have the opportunity for each of us to reflect on the land that we work and live on, and to build mindfulness of our present participation in colonial legacies. I am located on the unceded territories of the Chochenyo, Ohlone, and Muwekma people who have lived and continue to live on this land. As part of starting off Big Bad Online, I'm donating to the local Shumi land tax to support the Segura Te Land Trust in their work of rematriation, returning indigenous land to indigenous people. I encourage all of you who have the means to visit nativegov.org and research the voluntary land taxes that you can support. We include some useful links in the opening ceremonies event page on the bigbadcon.com event page to get you started. And now I'd like to pass the baton to Helen Keeney, board member of Big Bad, creator of the one and only Big Bad D20.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're really excited to have put this event together. We're excited you're all here. We want to thank everyone who donated to the Big Bad online fundraiser. Counting the online and offline donations, we raised over $20,000 to cover the speaker fees, Big Bad Con's operation costs. It turns out public storage is not free. And we have a lot of stuff. If you've been to the in-person cons, you've seen it. We have a lot of stuff. Support for our volunteer staff and preparation for Bad Con 2022, which I will say has been an ongoing thing since 2020 when we first had to start renegotiating hotel contracts due to a small thing you may have heard of. So in particular, we want to thank our sponsors who donated at $500 or more. And that would be Thorny Games, the creators of Sign, Dialect, and Xenolanguage. They make games that explore the playfulness of language and help people build worlds together. Bully Pulpit Games, creators of Fiasco, Night Witches, Ghost Court, and many more. They create LARPs and tabletops that challenge assumptions and blur boundaries. Rowan, Rook, and Deckard, creators of Unbound, Spire, and Heart, winner of 7 Annie Awards at Gen Con 2021. The Diceology Podcast. Think StoryCorp for gamers. Jay talks with folks that play and facilitate games, and with those who work behind the scenes to make those games possible. We'd also like to give us extra special thanks to our epic sponsors who gave $1,000 or more, and that would be Evil Hat Productions, publishers of Thirsty Sword Lesbians, Fate Core, Blades in the Dark, and many more. Turning passions into great games. Indie Press Revolution, dedicated to bringing the best small press tabletop role-playing and storytelling games. IPR carries over 600 titles. That'll keep you busy for a new game every day for about 2 years. Marisha Ray and Matthew Mercer, well-known actors, producers, hosts, and gamers. They also are generous philanthropists, and they have supported Big Bad Con. Roll20, providing a virtual tabletop so you can play games anywhere. In addition to sponsoring Big Bad Con online, Roll20 has offered a free copy of their RPG Burn Bite to all attendees. You can get your redemption code at bigbadcon.com/register. Do it now. The code expires at the end of the year. The biggest thanks, however, goes to our staff and our volunteers.
Yes.
We have a huge amount of experience running in-person events, but the staff had to learn an entirely new skill set to make this year's event happen. And I cannot stress the huge amount of work that goes into putting an event like this together. Some people might think, oh, it's an online event, so it's less. And to some extent, I think for some certain roles of our staff, it was a lot, significantly more work than historically the in-person ones are. In addition to that, the staff has also been struggling with dealing with the COVID-19 global pandemic, and that had a lot of impact on the con. And there was a lot of work that had to happen behind the scenes to figure out what to do, what fundraisers to run, what events, how to renegotiate tail contracts. And I want to say that that was an exceptional large amount of emotional labor as well, deciding whether to hold this year's con, etc. And I want to acknowledge all the people who were involved in that. I think that was very, very difficult, and I think you all did an amazing job. And so thank you. Huge round of applause. So anyway, I can't understate the amount of work that went into this. Thank you, everyone. It's amazing, and everything looks so awesome. So I'm super excited as we move forward. And it's my pleasure to introduce Ash Cheshire, who coordinates the amazing Baba Yaga gift boxes and serves on the Big Bad board. Ash.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I am Ash Cheshire. I'm a sculptor, a game designer, and as a mixed media playable fine art creator, sometimes I'm both at the same time. But I also, as Helen mentioned, I am on the board and I do the Baba Yaga gift boxes. And I am delighted and proud to have attended every Big Bad Con so far. I'm wearing my lanyard today for all of those good ASMR feels with all the buttons. And this one, as you have just heard, is going to be especially unique. It's my pleasure to be one of the folks welcoming you to the event. So please let me give you just some information about how to make the most of this year's online format. So to get us started, let's go over some of the nuts and bolts of Big Bad Online. Here's everything you need to know to attend the panels and connect with folks in Discord. Twitch.tv/BigBadCon is our Twitch channel. Make sure to follow us now so you can participate in chat. After the opening ceremonies, all of the panels will be starting 10 minutes after the hour, so 12:10, 1:10, and so on. Give you a little bit of time to get where you want to be. We have a dedicated Discord server for Big Bad Online, and it's distinct from our Big Bad Con community server. So if you don't have that already, you can get an invite link to the server by going to bigbadcon.com and clicking on register. So after each panel, we will open a post-panel chat room in Discord. That way you can continue the conversation. And after Big Bad Online is complete, we will be exporting all of those videos to YouTube. So you can find a link to all of those on bigbadcon.com. If you have any questions during the con, head on over to Discord and talk to one of our awesome greeters. They are there to help out and make you feel comfortable and welcome. Finally, I would like to introduce our own Christine Hassel. She is a Big Bad Con staff member and the proud chaperone extraordinaire of our Big Bad Con mascot, Emmett. Over to you, Christine.
Thank you. I love that dog so much.
He's really cute.
How could you not? He's so cute. I am the director of, I work in social media for Big Bad Con. I am also a director of panel programming with Geek Girl Con in Seattle. And I'm quite vociferous about the importance of POC representation, improving that in media. And I have spoken about it quite loudly at lots of conventions over the last decade. It is my distinct honor this year to tell you all about the award that we have. Morgan Ellis was a dear friend and a treasured member of the Big Bad Con community, and he passed away earlier this year. He brought out the absolute best in people, and that is part of what made him such a good GM. He always found a spotlight to help his players shine. Morgan's graciousness extended well beyond the game table. He celebrated people for who they were, and he connected us together based on whatever interests they shared, no matter how obscure. And if you ever spoke to Morgan on obscure things, yeah, pretty obscure. It was awesome. Morgan will continue in our memories of him. And this year, Big Bad Online is dedicated in his memory. We have also created an award in his name. the Big Bad Morgan Ellis Award, or the Big Bad Me. This award goes to folks who have gone above and beyond to support Big Bad Con, but most importantly, to help the con grow and welcome new folks into our community. We would normally give this award to a single GM, but we've got 10 years of backlog, so we're making up for lost time in honor of our 10th anniversary. So we're going to honor them all. And here is a note, and it is an important note. There are so many rangers, coordinators, and other Big Bad staff members that we wanted to give this award to. And while we're not including any of the staff or the board, everyone deserves incredible accolades for the countless hours, endless cheer, and bottomless dedication that they have and continue to show. So with all that said, the Big Bad Morgan Ellis Award this year goes to Brianna Hitchcock, Jamal Mad J. Brown, Carl Rigney, Ajit George, and at the corner of my eye, I can see Sean dancing. Jason Morningstar, April Padilla, Banana Chan, Magay Baker, Megan Tolentino, and Acer Tolentino. And I'm going to pass it on over to our resident dancing Muppet, Sean.
Thank you so much, Christine. I have just confirmed with Tor Erickson, who made these amazing boxes for the Baba Yaga's gift box in the past that he then engraved, that we are getting these bigger versions of these with the big boxes created. Tor has signed up to do it. I just found that out last night. So, so all of you recipients, we will be sending you a physical, in-person Big Bad Morgan Ellis Award.
Nice.
We're so thankful for everything that you've done to contribute. Everything, Helen, Ash, Christine, everything that you've said. I just thank you so much. It's also true. Thank you, everybody who's made this possible. This beautiful dog is like right outside my periphery, and he's laying in the sun and won't come here. I keep trying to summon him quietly, and he won't do it. So you're just going to have to wait till 3 a.m. when I'm super loopy and tired and doing an AMA, and I'll make sure I grab him for that.
We didn't just set up a webcam for him for the entire con.
I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking.
We need a new steward.
Next time. Yeah, Big Bad Online 2022, whenever it happens. We'll have Emmett Con, exactly. So thank you, everybody who's here. Thank you, everyone my fellow presenters. With that, we'd like to officially declare Big Bad Con 2021 has begun. We'll see you in Discord. Yay! All right, and if I know how to click the thing, okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to leave that up for a sec, and then we'll end it.